Good morning, Frederick. Today is Thursday, May 23rd, and I am your host, Danny Gurry. Thank you for all the support on the socials. We made it to 267 subscribers. So we're going to spin the wheel of destiny to see who wins the Good Morning Frederick shirt today. Let's see what's happening here. Let's go here. Check this out. I've got the wheel of all of our subscribers, and here we go. Around and round it goes. Where it stops, only it knows. Let's see who the winner is. S.A. Johnson 33. You are the winner. And I will message you through YouTube. I got to write that down. I wonder if that's Sharon Johnson. She wins everything. If so, that would be nuts, because she also won the Mother's Day gift. But anyway, if that's her, congrats. If not, S.A. Johnson 33, you are our winner today. We're going to do that every 250. All right. We are, I'd love to get to 500 by June 15th. Do you think we can? I know we can with your help for sure. So continue to share the YouTube channel on your socials. Scroll through a few videos and give them a like or leave a comment, because obviously this sends YouTube a message to put this out to more people because it's getting engagement, which thus gives us more subscribers, giving all of our businesses, nonprofits, and cool people some extra exposure. And we got to get to 1,000 by September, and we're well on our way. Appreciate all the help. All right, many of you keep asking, what is this place, Everything Frederick? And a lot of people keep saying, I'd love to stop by. So just note, we have changed our hours. If you go to our calendar, which you all, I know, have a link to because you've been texting calendar to our number all the time. We've got, we're just adjusting. Shannon and her son, Michael, and her sister, Tara, and her assistant, Angie, and myself and Mama Cone are trying to work full-time jobs and also cover the store and trying to figure out what hours make the most sense, what days make the most sense. So we're still working. It's a work in progress. Don't get too frustrated. I apologize. I know we had people stop by yesterday and we weren't there. So Thursday to Sunday right now are the days that we are definitely open and covered, and we're working on what we're going to be able to do earlier in the week. We're thinking about some collaborations with some people who might need some space to get some work done and would be happy to cover the store. So lots of things are changing, but the shop itself is really at its base a place to get together, right? We are bringing the group Everything Frederick to real life. And I want to show you, if you haven't seen it yet, I'm going to take some new footage. I'm going to be there next weekend for First Saturday. But let me just show you, again, if you've not been there before, we are at 4th and Market, right across from that little convenience store. Now, actually, all of this has changed since I filmed this because it's a work in progress. We get new stuff in. We talk to some new artisans who want space for their stuff. So we're getting new displays and all that good stuff all the time. But this gives you an idea of what the place looks like. And if you ever went in there when it was the juice spot, oh my gosh, this place is just spectacular in comparison. Shannon has amazing taste, gorgeous paint colors, and has made the place wonderful. Now we have this little conference room in the back that we would love if you needed a place to meet. We'd love for you to use it. We're going to be putting out a calendar very soon, so I know when it is already booked. If you want to do anything, especially nonprofits, if you want to use the Scott Key Center clients to do some volunteering, like stuffing some envelopes or maybe putting labels on things or, things like that, they would love that. They would absolutely love it. So you can use the conference room for that. And we're hosting a ton of events. So we have Ori's flower decorating class that is coming soon, plus a self-defense class, plus a happy hour / networking. And we'll be doing a lot of fun stuff for First Saturday in the streets. So it is a great place. So Thursday to Sunday for sure. If you're in downtown Frederick, please stop by and take a look around. Pick up some good stuff if you'd like. And take some photos. Share it on social. And we want to thank Fox Tree Designs for the lovely window decals. And I'm going to be getting one for Good Morning Frederick too. We just got to figure out where best to place it. All right. On the show today, we talk about the outreach from the family at Thanksgiving Farms. I will also show you the beautiful new public library in Middletown. And Phyllis from February Star Sanctuary talks about the day-to-day of running a horse and barn cat rescue. And they have a big event coming up on Saturday. So let's get this Thursday party started. Thank you so much to We Help You Move, the sponsor of Good Morning Frederick. Whether you're moving across the street or across the country, Nicholas and his team of moving experts can make the whole thing super easy. And easy and moving are usually not two words you speak in the same sentence. So don't give yourself extra stress. Seriously, call Nick. Get a quote for the move. Tell him what you need. I mean, I had his team come over and move a couch from the loft upstairs to the basement when Mom was moving in. And they moved us from our townhouse to storage, from storage to our new house. They will do whatever is needed. They can help. And it made life so much better. So much better to say, hey, yeah, can you put that right over there? All right, veteran owned and a huge supporter of the Frederick community. So we like to make sure we support those businesses that support the community. And that is We Help You Move. And we're putting it out there. Got to put it into the universe if you know anyone moving to or from Montana. And it can be really to any other state. We don't care. We just want to get Nick Montana to check off because it's one place he has not been yet. WeHelpYouMove.com. All right, today. It's so dark in here today. Rain showers this morning. They say some sun later today with a high of 84. Not so sure about the sun part, but there is an alert of potential of severe weather today. Tomorrow, mostly sunny and 85. Not bad for pool opening day for the Memorial Day holiday weekend. Scattered thunderstorms on Saturday and a high of 84. Sunday, partly cloudy and 85, and Memorial Day, Monday, scattered thunderstorms and 79. To be expected, I guess, this time of year, but doesn't help with summer kickoff. I don't know. I don't know. I can't even remember Memorial Day last year, but I'm tired of the rain. But I'm sure I'll be tired of the sun and the heat soon, and the humidity is not helpful to a head of hair like this. All right. Let's talk about what we have to give away. All right, so tomorrow is the deadline to win the 4 passes to the Cat Oasis at Fetch. So fun. It'll just give you an excuse to go over there, check it out, sit with the kittens and kitties, and maybe pick up some great items because everything you purchase at Fetch supports local animal shelters and rescues. They have done some amazing work in Frederick County, and you'll have to go check it out if you've not been there. Also, Epic Detailing, that finishes at the end of the month. You can get that $50 off an Epic Detail. You know your car needs it, especially my car is so dusty and disgusting, and just to have at least once every season that full interior clean smell, and Epic does that. They can sanitize the inside. Oh, it's like getting into a brand new car. Plus, you can get the $25 off to CK Nails. You can use that on anything you want. They do facials and all that good stuff there too. You can get $25 off Light Side Floats. If you need some relaxation, go get your nails done, get a float on. And then we've got the 2 tickets to Goat Yoga on June 2nd at Crystal's Funny Farm. You're going to text GOAT for that one. And tomorrow we're going to show you how you're going to want these tickets. Whether or not you even like yoga, I can tell you're going to want those tickets. All right, let's talk about how it's great to feel good. All right, the Feel Good Files. Let's talk about that first. The Feel Good Files for charity. I think I still need, actually I haven't checked recently. So if you've signed up for our Sisters in Charity basket raffle, thank you. We'd love to have at least 10 teams of ladies to get together. You have until June 12th, I think, to get your basket done, which is plenty of time. You've got 3.5 weeks. If you get together with a team of ladies, bring 5 or 6 together, and then you each only have to get like $75 or $100 worth of stuff donated to create the most awesome basket. You're going to choose a charity, and you're going to help support the charities of Frederick County. It's going to be fun. And either way, we'd love to see you on June 18th at the Inn at Fingerboard Farm for a lovely cocktail hour. Final basket raffle. We'll be giving away the baskets at that event and choosing the winning charity. Well, you're going to be choosing the winning charity depending on the number of tickets sold. Come on out, because we've got charcuterie from Love Boards and Honey D's and Box Theory. We're going to have some light fare, beer, wine, seltzers, water, of course. And you get to check out the beautiful inn at Fingerboard Farm and the patio. It is absolutely gorgeous. So if you're looking for a place to have an event, it is the place to be. But if you want to sign up to do the basket, you can scan that QR code if it scans off your computer, or you can go to that bit.ly link, which is bit.ly/44 upper D, lower P, upper C, upper Z, and lower S. If you type that in, you will get to the form where you're going to enter your name, your team participants, if you know them right now, the charity you want. You're going to choose 3 options because each charity can only be represented one time. And then we will make sure to have your details to give you more information as we get closer to that event. All right, speaking of amazing people, Alexa Bedwell and Charles Studio, let me just tell you, fantastic, phenomenal for helping with the Out of This World prom, the first ever prom for Scott Key Center. Many of the clients there who are adults have never been to their prom, and I wanted to put one on for them. So we are June 5th from 11 to 1 at the Arc on Market. And all of the people listed have helped immensely by donating 100% of their time and services so that we can put on a phenomenal day for these wonderful people. I am still looking for $500 more so we can give them a lovely spread during their prom. And if you can, kick in $10 or $20. I would be so grateful. If everyone watching just kicked in $5, we would be there for sure. So if you can do that, go to scottkeycenter.org and give what you can. And if you can volunteer, we will take that as well. Okay, after the break, I'm going to take you on a tour of the new Middletown Library. And we're going to introduce you to some horses and kitties who need a home, and an event that's coming up on Saturday where you can visit. And once more, I'm going to ask for your help to show some love to a local family. But Frederick, it's what we do best, for sure. All right, all of that is coming just after this quick break.
All-in-One Events is Frederick's #1 source for event rentals and entertainment. Please visit us on the web at www.aioeventgroup.com or call 1-888-727-8902 for more information.
And A&S Construction. Actually, I saw on social media yesterday they were putting the new roof, I think it's the Walkersville Daycare Center, right on Frederick Street. They were doing that roof, and so if you want to drive by and see their work, I believe you can. But A&S Construction is a local and award-winning minority and woman-owned business, and it's right here in Frederick. When you book a job with A&S Construction, you are getting local. You're supporting local. And Sandra is a huge supporter of this community. She is an ambassador with the chamber. She is on the building industries board. She's done a ton for women in trades. So when you support that business, that is who you are supporting. They specialize in roofing and siding, but they do windows, gutters, patios, and decks as well. So if you're sitting outside and looking around and thinking, oh, I got to get this done, give Sandra a call. Let her come out. She'll quote you for the job and be happy to give you any advice that is needed. Maybe you don't need to replace. Maybe it can be repaired. She will let you know for sure. So call her at 301-703-2157 or email her at info@ansconstruction.net. And she has extended that special offer for Good Morning Frederick viewers, $750 off any roof or siding replacement or $50 off any roof repairs. All you have to do is let her know you saw her on Good Morning Frederick. Okay, it is now time to do what Frederick is best known for, and that is coming together. When someone has a time of need, that's what this community does so well, and that is why so many of us are passionate about Frederick and the people in it. So let me take you over to Thanksgiving Farms. Let me get here. Well, I'm here at Thanksgiving Farms, doing the only thing I know how to do during this most devastating time in this family. Happiness that their sons are graduating, sadness that Brian is just not doing well. We need to give the family an opportunity to be together during this time, and they need our help by emptying these greenhouses, by selling these plants so that it doesn't require as many people to water and maintain and keep them beautiful and fresh during what is probably going to be a very, very trying time. So let's do what we do best, Frederick. Get down here. Thanksgiving Farms, pick up some plants. Shannon and I are going to pick up some plants, and we're probably going to give them away because we don't want to kill them. So be on the lookout for that. But let's see what we can do to help this family. We love you, and we know Frederick is going to come together for them. Okay, I know you weren't able, I'm sure, to read, and if you did not see that social media post, basically the call out is they have about 20 greenhouses full of plants. So that takes somebody 8 hours just to water. So the more plants they can sell during this time, the more people will have time to spend with Brian. So I'm headed back there later today to pick up some more of the beautiful hanging baskets. I actually kept the plants that I purchased yesterday, and for some reason, I don't know what it was about yesterday, I wore a purple blouse or shirt, and all the plants I purchased yesterday were purple. And I don't know what that means, other than I do know purple is the Relay for Life color for cancer, and Brian, that is really what is taking him. So yeah, it was just very, very strange when I looked in my car and all my plants were purple. So I kept the ones from yesterday, but I'm gonna head back there today, buy another 4 baskets, and see what else I can pick up. And look, I think, again, this is what Frederick does. And the reason that they need these plants sold, which she did not really want to say because she didn't want to make it sound like they were being greedy or looking for money. It is pure and simple. She wants the plants to survive that they've grown, and she wants to be able to spend time with her husband. So anyway, you can look on social media, Thanksgiving Farms. You can see her post, and we wish the family just love and compassion during this really, really tough transition. All right. Anyway, that's really, really tough. But, you know, we love all of our people from Frederick. And again, just want to wrap our arms around that family. All right, let's move on to what is happening in Frederick. Happening in Frederick is sponsored by Taco Bar. It's Birria Thursday at the Taco Bar, located in West Point Plaza on Route 40, right between 40 and alternate 40. And birria is a slow-cooked shredded beef served in a ton of different ways. And the most common one is on tacos with melted cheese and paired with consomme, which is the beef broth made from the same birria juices. Oh, phenomenal. You can get birria tacos, queso birria, pizza birria, torta birria, birria fries, and more. Look, it's all available at Taco Bar today. And they only do birria on Thursdays because it takes so long to make, and they want to make sure what you're getting is fresh and delicious. They pay a lot of attention to that, and they want to pass on the best ingredients to you. And if you haven't been to Taco Bar yet, they give you your taco with whatever meat or vegan options you want, and then you walk over to the bar to put in whatever toppings you want, which I love. I love that control to be able to do that. So we want to thank them for the sponsorship of Happening in Frederick. All right, you know, if you want to know what's happening in Frederick, what do you got to do? You got to, I don't know what I was sharing there. You got to go to the calendar. I hope you guys have been able to see what I've been doing this whole time. Goodness gracious. It's getting to a holiday weekend for sure. I hope to goodness. Anyway, I hope everything else I've been doing has been going over top that calendar. I don't have my stream up on the screen here to check, but I will. And if not, goodness gracious, it's been just a day. All right, now let's go to everything Frederick, the calendar. Goodness. All right, I've added a bunch more events that are coming up, and you guys got to keep me posted about what's happening because I don't always know. I don't always see them. Even when you tag me in events, it's hard for me to get through to them all. So the best way to get me your event details is to email everythingfredericklive@gmail.com. Even if you just send me the link to your Facebook post, that puts it in a place where I actually just go through and knock them all out. So, and I know what I've done. Oh boy, today it is a live at 5, and today is, Quantum Leap, the Eclectic 80s. Dope Pizza is going to be the food. Brewers Alley has the beer. Atomic 97 Beer and Wine is supplying the wine. And McClintock and 10th Ward have lovely cocktails. Each of those is just $6, and your gate fee is $6, and you must be 21 and up to go to this event, and I pray that the rain holds off and they are able to have the event. Also, just want to remind you today, obviously, the lip sync battle. I'm going to be out there as a judge this afternoon, 5 o'clock. Mama Cone and Ashley are going to join me, and it's going to be a fun evening at the Attaboy Barrel House. If you realized, hey, you got nothing you want to do today except support a local nonprofit like SHIP, you can get your tickets online, and you get the open bar with Attaboy beers and some wine, plus there's a meat and cheese bar, plus a pasta bar. And again, the whole purpose is you're helping homeless students in Frederick County. It's a great event. We're going to have a really, really good time. Coming up on Sunday, if you know anyone who has a motorcycle that would like to participate in the ride to DC, you can join Pulling for Veterans. They are going to gather at the FSK Mall starting from 4:30, and they're leaving promptly at 6 a.m. to head to the Pentagon. This is a large motorcycle ride, and I'm going to try to be there. I might roll out. I might have my hair in a ponytail and maybe even my pajamas on. But I want to get video footage of you guys leaving Frederick. So I will be rolling out there as well. So come say hello. Let's cheer these guys on as they head down to DC. And if you would like to participate, you can text RIDE to 240-285-4487. All right, what else is coming up? Let's see. So Memorial Weekend obviously is this weekend. There's a lot of great things going on in downtown Frederick. Of course, we've got the farmers markets on Saturday. There is the carnivals that are running. New Windsor and Boonesboro are both running their carnivals right now. And you can check all of that out. Of course, schools are closed on Monday, and I hope you have the day to rest and recuperate and spend a moment to think about those that gave us the day off are those who sacrificed ultimately, paid the ultimate price for our freedom. And those would be the service people that we get the day off for. So next week, I cannot believe this. It is already the end of May, going into the first week of June. How is that even possible? I have no idea, but it is. On Wednesday, I want to tell you about a brand new restaurant opening called Bentstown. It is on Bench Street, 6 South Bench Street. It is the former home of Gambrel Mountain, if you ever went there. If you're old school Frederick, it was the Raw Bar, Bentstown Sports, or Bench Street Sports Bar. I think it was the Blue Side, I think Blue Side for a while or something like that. Anyway, Bentstown is opening at 5 p.m., and I think it is going to be a very, very cool spot. They are dedicated to live music. In fact, when I was speaking with the owner, he says live music on Friday nights, Saturday afternoons, Saturday nights, and Sunday afternoons. And they are inspired by Music City, Nashville. And they even have a Nashville hot chicken sandwich, and the food is amazing. The chef, Stephanie, wonderful. I didn't realize she'd worked at JoJo's previously as well. So local, who went down south and came back and is now going to be at Bench Street. Also, on Wednesday afternoon, might be a great day to take some PTO. Maybe get your office together. There is going to be an awesome Yemi. If you don't know Yemi, the artist, he's painted a lot of the murals around town and done a lot of huge displays. He's working on the sports mural right now that's going to be at Nimio Field at Harry Grove Stadium. But he is creating a literal, huge, life-size paint by number. And you are going to fill it all in and be a part of something spectacular. It is at the Boys and Girls Club on Burke Street, and this is the side of the building that faces, I think it's called Scotty's Alley or Scotty's Street. Scotty's bus. It's kind of the back of the building that faces McCurdy Field. You can volunteer from 1 to 3 p.m. to fill in the paint by number. I mean, how cool is this? I'm so excited. I'm definitely going to be out there to check it all out and make sure I get video footage. But if you can do it on Wednesday, 1 to 3 p.m., go by the Boys and Girls Club and help. You can also, on this calendar, click that link to sign up so they know how many people to expect. But I think I might get Mama Cone to come out and we'll do that one as well. I think that's a great project for both of us. And she loves to paint. She's a great painter. All right, we got more carnivals coming in at the end of the month. We've got Thurmont Ambulance Carnival and Mother Seton School Carnival is happening starting the 29th. And more great stuff coming at the end of May. I cannot believe it is the end of May. It's gone so fast. June 1st, don't forget, that is First Saturday. I hope you plan on stopping by the home of everything Frederick at 401 North Market Street. The whole team is going to be there, and it's going to be a ton of fun. So please make plans to stop by on First Saturday at the home of everything Frederick. All right, after the break, we are going to check out the new Middletown Library, as well as we'll meet Phyllis, who is giving horses and barn cats a new lease on life, but she needs your help. So always asking for your help, Frederick. I know, but it's all for a good cause. And if you can help, you probably know somebody who can. That's the whole point. You can share it and get people excited about it. That's what we're counting on you for. All right. All of that is coming just after this.
Elevate your next party with Dreamscape Slumber Events. Over 12 themes and customization available for kids, teens, and adults to enjoy. Don't have the space? We have solutions for that too. Search Dreamscape Slumber Events on Facebook.
You may have noticed on both of those tree trekkers, you can save 10%. Just use that code GMF for Good Morning Frederick. And on Dreamscape Slumber Events, you can save $25. You would use the code Promo Circus, which is the corporate company of Good Morning Frederick as well. And yeah, so you can save money. That's what we love. We love to save you money. If you're going to go anyway, you might as well save a few bucks. All right, the new Middletown Library. Wow. I was there to interview Rob Phelan, who we featured yesterday, and it is very lovely if you haven't been yet. So here are the hours that it is open. Let me pause that. That was too quick. Here we go. All right, here are the hours that it is open. It is beautiful. It is right on Green Street, East Green Street. And it is a phenomenal facility. I'm going to tell you about some of the cool stuff that they have. Let me just do this here. I'm going to run this really quick, short video. But so they have a book locker, which is this. It's right, that little orange box. It looks like the red box that's outside many stores where you rent your videos. It's 24/7 pickup. So if you do a hold on a book, you select the location right there as Middletown Locker. If you select that location, you can pick up any time. How cool is that? You just scan your library card. It's going to open the door that has your stuff in it. Has a great teen center, which is this right here. Kids can hang out. The children's area, if you've got young kids, oh, it is phenomenal. You can see it right there. They've got a bunch of interactive play things. Kids can, and it can be quite loud in there. And when I was in the rest of the library, it wasn't too bad. You could hear the kids mostly when they were coming out to check out. But look at this facility. They have gone from, I think she said 5,000 square feet to 12,000 square feet. Big, tall ceilings, bright, lots of natural light, great places to sit. They have these cafe-like cubicles. This room right here holds 150 people and can be split down the middle to 75 to a side. They have 2 little patios with chairs that overlook the beautiful valley of Middletown and Myersville. And just amazing, gorgeous views. They do curbside pickup. They have live events. You can book meeting rooms. So again, that community room that I was telling you holds 150 people with the partition open, or it can be broken up into 2 meeting rooms with 75 people each with their own outdoor access, which I thought was very, very smart. Outdoor Wi-Fi is available 24/7. That's phenomenal. And they've got 3 study rooms. One of the rooms is where I interviewed Rob. So these are great, quiet spaces for you to have meetings. And they do also provide wireless printing at the Middletown Library. So if you've got young kids and you want to check out something cool, you can definitely head over there to check out the library. And, great. It's just absolutely stunning. A lot of great parking. And, I mean, the library, when I had young kids, that was the best thing. It's free. You can go, they can play and run around and get maybe story time. There's so many great programs going on at the library. They're free to do. So, yeah, if you want to take a trip out to Middletown, you can go right there. And East Green Street, if you're not familiar with Middletown, it runs parallel to Main Street, and it's between Main and all the schools. So it's on that same road where you enter. So if you go down Schoolhouse Road, I think it's called, and turn left, that's Green Street, East Green Street. You can check that out. All right, Phyllis and her family have a beautiful property in Jefferson. They've been at, I think she said, almost 15 years. When you're there, you feel like you're in another world. I definitely did. I felt like I was just in the middle of the country somewhere. It was beautiful. But her passion to help horses and barn cats has created February Star Sanctuary. They have a big event coming up on Saturday. If you know somebody who loves horses or needs some barn cats, you might want to check it out. But let's meet Phyllis and February Star Sanctuary. I'm standing on beautiful farmland in Jefferson, Maryland with Phyllis, February Star Sanctuary. This is an absolute, I mean, it's just beautiful out here.
Oh, thank you.
Yes,
Thank you. Thanks for coming.
Property. Yeah, oh, it's my pleasure. Okay, so we're going to kind of start from the backstory of acquiring this property and then how you ended up taking care of these gentle giants.
Well, it's always been a dream to help animals in general, and when this property came for sale years ago, we purchased the property, and we had the idea of just boarding horses at first. We thought, we'll put some fencing in, board horses, and within the first couple years, we kind of noticed there was an issue with boarding horses. A lot of people get horses. Some are very responsible horse owners, some are not. We had 2 horses that were just abandoned here.
Oh, wow.
So then we started kind of going, okay, this is a lot bigger issue. So over the years, we've grown in the fields, and, about 12 years ago, we did the nonprofit for horses and cats.
Yes, I noticed that. That's funny.
Yeah.
Somebody said horses and cats. I said, I know, but our barn cats love our horses.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
Cats are great to have
it's
around.
Perfect. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
the cats just work out that they're here. They have a safe spot, and we can adopt them out. Because everybody that comes to the farm has to be either spayed or neutered.
Okay.
Vaccinations. We can't take every cat that somebody has
Right.
to surrender, but we can take some that just have no other place.
Yeah.
we kind of end up with the same with horses. We can't take every horse, but we try to help the ones we can.
Right.
But
right.
that's how we kind of got started. It was
So
kind
how
of,
long have you guys been on this property?
15 years.
And then how long has the nonprofit been
12
around?
years.
Okay.
But it was
so it's
grown
pretty soon.
slowly.
Yeah.
Like the first year, we just did 4 horses. Now, right now we have 28 horses.
Whoa.
This year, adopting out, will probably hit that 60 horses will adopt
Holy
out this
cow.
year. So we've really, every year we grow.
Yeah.
And, we became a SPCA right horse partner.
Okay.
It's Adopt a Horse Month, so that's why.
Yes, you're
we're-
doing all your
Yeah,
stuff.
we're getting lots of horses adopted this month, and it's really good because a lot of people are getting geared up for the summer to start riding,
Yeah.
doing fun things. So, we're really trying to put out our marketing to showcase all the horses, not
Yeah.
just the perfect rideable horse,
yeah.
but the companion horse, the horse
Right.
that needs some work,
Yeah.
the horse that, you can only walk around
Yeah.
with.
Yeah.
So there's a horse for everyone.
There is a horse for everybody for sure. That is right. So you have an event this
Yes.
Saturday that you want the public to come to if they're interested
Oh, yeah.
in helping, volunteering, adopting, donating,
Yes.
sponsoring, and the sponsorship. You were explain that a little bit.
Really, the last couple years, we notice when people adopt horses, sometimes it's first-time horse owners or people that are getting back into owning horses after, a 20-year span. And sometimes, it's you have different bonds with different horses. And we're saying, come out, sponsor the horse first. Come out, take it out, ride it here a couple times, sponsor it for a few months before you adopt. That way you can see if it's your perfect fit.
So they help cover the cost of the horse while
Yes.
it's here, so almost like it's boarding.
Yeah.
They can come out as often as they want
Yes,
to
exactly.
create that bond, make
Yeah.
sure it's a good fit.
It's a big commitment, and we want to make sure that the horse is going to end up in the right place.
Right,
That if,
right.
if you can't do a small adoption fee for a horse, you probably shouldn't have it.
Right, yeah, good point.
You
good
know, and
point.
it's one of those things that, even with the sponsorship, we get people that live in townhouses and can't have a horse, but they want to sponsor. We have so many wonderful sponsors.
Yeah, that's
just
great.
incredible people that come
Yeah.
out and volunteer there, or just volunteer.
Yeah.
I mean, some of our volunteers just come out and spend time with them. And we do have volunteers that ride. We have
Yeah.
volunteers that just care for horses
Okay.
or cats.
Yeah.
We
So
have a
if you
little
like
bit of
either of
everything.
those,
Yeah.
right,
Yeah.
right.
We have a little bit of everything.
February Star, what is that?
Actually, my daughter, who's riding right now, when we first got the farm, we called it February Star Farm because we knew my husband's parents were going to live on different houses on the farm too. My daughter was born in February. She's the only child. So we thought February Star, and then it was called Farm. And then when we got the nonprofit,
Nice.
it changed to Sanctuary.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. It's all good sense. So 28 horses, is this the largest number of horses
No,
you
we've
have?
actually had up to 34 before.
Wow.
We try our best to rotate fields and keep the fields good because hay's expensive.
Yeah, hay is expensive.
So we really try to have some field management, and I always have horses on waiting lists
Yeah,
to come.
wow.
Now, if it's something that's a true emergency and it has to come, we do have spots.
What has been the biggest challenge for you guys?
Money coming in because donations do get slow, and then just finding, people to adopt the horses and get the right match.
Yeah.
Because everybody's looking for the bomb-proof horse that
Yeah.
can jump.
Oh,
that you
yeah,
can,
of course.
You can only go out once or twice a month and ride, and,
And
it's
it's
perfect.
fine. Yeah.
We don't get horses like that
No.
most of the time.
I don't think really horses
Yeah.
like that exist, to
exactly.
be honest. So
and that's the
even
biggest
the
myth of breaking that
$50,000
myth.
horses.
Yeah.
So
breaking that myth and
Yeah.
saying, hey, come out, get a bond with it.
yeah.
Figure out whether you like mares or geldings, or do you like both?
Yeah.
Do you like a smaller horse? Do you like a big horse?
What has been the thing that since you've had your sanctuary, that made you go, okay, we are doing this for the right reasons? This is.
We get so many people that contact us later with pictures and just messages, letters, emails, tagging us on Facebook saying, thank you, we love our horse, or we love our cat. Even when you have a really bad day,
Yeah.
somehow one of those pops up, and
That's
I'm
great.
like, I know why we do this.
Yeah.
And I truly believe, because we have, we've been fortunate enough to have the property, that, to me, we're doing a good thing.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I definitely think you're doing a good thing. If there was one thing you wanted people of Frederick to know about the sanctuary, what would that be?
To give rescue horses and cats a chance, to really, look at that as an option. To, really get to know the horses or cats you're getting ready to adopt and know that it's a time commitment and really take it seriously and, reach out. There's so many great nonprofits in Frederick, that do animal-based, but either reach out to us or reach out to somebody else and really get to know, adopt it, at least try, to adopt.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Yeah, and our doors are always open. Call, come out, make an appointment if you want to sponsor, you want to volunteer.
Yeah.
Even if you can't come out Saturday.
Yeah.
We
always
have time for appointments.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. And we always need donations of not only money, cat food, dry cat food, horse feed, hay, miscellaneous equipment before you throw it away if it's horse tack. We get so many different horses in. Every horse is a different size.
Okay.
That girth that you didn't want anymore, we can use it.
Yes, great. That's another great thing. Okay, good. So
always tack donations.
Put the word out to horse people. Yeah. Now your daughter, I'm going to flip this around.
Wonderful.
So your daughter is riding one of the rescues, right?
His name is Unstoppable Heart. He is an off-the-track thoroughbred, which was a rescue that we got in about 2.5 years ago.
Okay.
And she really took a liking to him, and she is a barrel racer. And normally thoroughbreds, that's not normally a traditional thing for them, but he's done really well. He's traveled with her for the NBHA World Finals in Georgia. He's, turned out to be a really true athletic horse.
Yeah.
He's a true athlete.
He looks about 17 hands or something.
Yeah, he's a pretty big boy.
He is big.
Now we have some really famous horses here that are race horses that, we're trying to find that right thing for them, the new start for them. Like we have Admiral's War Chest that won the Maryland Million 3 times.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, we're trying to see the right thing for him.
Yeah.
Because, some of the race horses that come are a little hard to handle. She worked with him probably about 6 months to get him. And it's a whole different thing, ground manners and then learning barrels.
Right.
Yeah, he's been a work in progress.
I want to thank Phyllis. I have to apologize. I was there like 2 hours, had a great conversation and realized I got so involved in the conversation that I didn't really have, I was not filming the way I typically do. It is an amazing organization. Horses are so expensive, and so you can imagine running a nonprofit involving horses is one thing. She has actually about over 100 barn cats. It was it was early evening, and it wasn't a typical time for feeding, so only about half of the cats were in the little barn area. Well, not little, in the barn area. But it was like a finding game. The barn is located up where her mom lives on the property, and which is a bit a ways from the arena where her daughter was riding with the volunteer. And so we drove up there, and you could see these little eyes peering out through all the grasses and around the house. And yeah, if you love cats, it was like a heaven, really. There were a couple ginger cats that were so sweet. And one pair had come together, and one was really fluffy and the other was really sleek, and they just really looked like opposites, but they were so cute. So anyway, if you know somebody who's got, these are all outdoor cats. I emphasize that because she does not adopt these cats to people who want an indoor cat. They are not used to being indoors. They are used to being outdoors, but they are certainly not feral. They are very sweet, and they really just help. If you've got barns, you know you have field mice and other critters, and they keep those things away, and they're just wonderful to have in your barn. So if you've got a barn and you're looking for some cats, she's doing an adoption event. And if you can't go Saturday, just reach out to them and you can get with her. And of course, if you're a horse person or know a horse person, please just spread the word to them, because it is a very tight network. And if somebody is looking to adopt a horse from a rescue, you can do it there. All right. Whew. Let's go back to, I do want to take a minute to thank all of our wonderful sponsors. Please, all of these people on this sheet have supported this program and in turn supported the community and allow me to do things like putting on a prom at Forest Scott Key Center, as well as giving back to the community however I can. So please, as you're heading around Frederick this holiday weekend, or obviously over the coming weeks, please support these businesses, or if you see somebody from one of these businesses, please thank them for me for supporting this program and allowing me to do this great work, which I'm, so honored and excited and passionate about doing. I really appreciate it. And want to thank Timeric and Sushi Nomu. Timeric, I've got a new video. If you've not eaten at Timeric, oh my gosh, you are going to want to put that on your list for sure. All right, let's remind you about the giveaways that we have. Please feel free to text, and we would love to give those things away. The Cat Oasis ends tonight at tomorrow. Tomorrow at 9 p.m. So you've got another day for that one. All right, tomorrow's show, you're going to meet Crystal Spradlin and, her funny farm, literal funny farm. We're going to talk about her goat yoga, meet the goats, and talk about how she became obsessed with goats, which is so funny. And I get to chat with Lee Rosebush. It's been a while since I had actually chatted with him. I was actually at his grand opening and supported Rosy Cheeks through that. It's a distillery right in Walkersville on Woodsboro Pike. And they've only been in business 2 years, and they are making phenomenal progress. I can't even believe it. Plus, I am sure I'm going to have some footage from the lip sync battle that Ship is doing tonight at Attaboy. And if you want to come by, please do. We'd love to see you there. All right. Of course, we're on all the socials, so please search, follow, subscribe, like, and comment on the videos. Share the ones that your followers would like. We appreciate it. That's the one way we're going to get around to as many people as possible. All right, it is Thursday. I don't see the sun as of yet, but hopefully it will come out. And let's get out there. Let's be great, Frederick, and do what we do best.